Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy Two Phones back again. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great weekend. Has everybody weekend been all right? Had a great weekend. Took the lady and kids out and grandma out to breakfast for a birthday. Got a camcorder for a birthday. Let me make sure this is down. So, what's up? What's up, Taylor? What's good? All right. Yeah, so I should have had like a little stand or something. That way I won't be looking down. We're gonna make something work here. We're gonna make something work here. I'm looking for like some cheap stand. I'm gonna just make one real quick. I'm gonna use this. All right, cool. What up, Landis? What's up? What's good? Okay, great. Now I can look over. All right. Your boy creative, man. Look, I used my business card holder and made it a stand. I just put it against something heavy so I can see y'all come through. All right, but yeah, this weekend was good, man. Came across a lot of stuff. We got a lot of reviews to drop. I got a lot of reviews to drop. I'm gonna drop them this week. We're gonna drop them this week together. A lot of snacks, healthy snacks and stuff like that. No, I'm not using my iPhone. You funny. I'm using a laptop to record, but I'm using my NetSpend Robin to see y'all comments. So I just put I just made up a stand or whatever. It's all good. Yeah, that was a case, dude. That was the case. I don't even know where that iPhone is. I don't even know where that iPhone is. My 30 days up anyway with Total Wireless. It ain't even gonna work. Anyway, it's all good. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about Sling TV. From my experiences, I signed up like maybe a week or so ago. So it's been over a week. Now I'm doing a monthly subscription of $19.99 a month for, I don't know, 30 or 40 channels or something like that. And yeah, so it's been 30 days, man. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, Total Wireless is Total Wireless. It's crappy, man. Total Wireless is crappy. I won't recommend Total Wireless for anybody. But Sling TV, as a streaming service, a monthly streaming service, when you get ESPN, AMC, TNT, TBS, Discovery Channel, History Channel, A&E, I think some other stuff, maybe a few kids channels. I mean, to be honest, it's worth it if you watch TV a lot. It's gonna be worth it in the end because you're gonna want to, especially a sports person like me and my father, we gotta keep up with NFL or we gotta keep up with NBA news or something like that. So I mean, if you into that type of stuff, it's worth the $20 a month instead of spending an NBA League Pass package for $200 a year or an MLB TV package for, I don't know, $200 a year, or NFL Network. I mean, you do all that and then you're not using cable, you spending more money. I would say it's better than Hulu. It's only better if you don't mind waiting for new movies to drop. If you don't mind waiting for new movies to drop, then it's good. If you like watching old movies and stuff like that all the time, it's good. But we also got HD antennas that we plugged up to the smart TV so we can get free antenna TV, which technically we're only picking up like maybe 30 channels at the max on antenna TV, but that's free for life. So there you go. Your local channel free for life, regardless. It don't matter if you got cable or not. It should be free for life. But Sling TV, like I said, you could actually download the app on your phone, so you can watch the TV that you got at the house. You can watch it on your phone, and it's still $19 a month. So you got live TV on your phone as well as live TV at the house. And as long as you got an internet or data connection, you can watch it. So it doesn't even matter. And I did test out Opera Max works on Sling TV, so you can save data. So you can actually watch TV on your phone and save data. Like you don't have to worry about going over your data or saying, "Oh, I can't watch this whole episode because I gotta keep up track of my data." Sling TV works on it, so it's worth it. It's worth it. I wish they had a referral code or referral plan program or something because I can rack up on that too. I could be, hey, it could be free technically. Technically, it could be free if I just use my YouTube check. It can be free. Right. So Sling TV, I recommend for those who want to cut the cord and all you watching is AMC or A&E, TNT, CBS. You know the usual suspects. You watching the usual suspects, including ESPN, and you don't want no sports package like I said, NBA League Pass or NFL Network. Then get it. It's only $20 a month. You can't beat it. Well, $19.99 because they don't even tax you. So my impressions on it is it's been good because like I said, I can take it on the phone with me, or I can even watch it on my tablet in life. And like I said, I shared the link with my girlfriend, so now like we have Sling TV at our house. So it's like, man, dang, I can hook it up with everybody. But okay, there's a con to it though. Like the basic $19.99 package, you can only watch it on I think one device at a time or something like that. But the thing is, so like nobody's like really here at the house at my dad's house. So like literally, I can be watching it at her house and we still be good. Or I can watch it on my phone at work and I'll still be good. So it doesn't even matter. You really don't lose. You really don't lose with the basic package, $20 a month. And like I said, you get like over 40 channels, so that's more than enough. I mean, like if you're a person that works all the time, you're not going to be caring about that. You're not because for some fact you got like your local news channel app like KSDK, CBS, or CW, and you getting alerts about news and stuff all the time. Matter of fact, you don't even have to have a news app. Just turn on your Google Now cards on your Android or iPhone, and you get all the news like right from the phone. And all you have to do is just click onto the link, and then they'll show you a video clip of what's actually going on. Sometimes they have live coverage, especially like okay, if you're a Facebook user, KSDK and KMOV and Fox, they always have like live coverage or something. One time I was on Facebook and I was watching a live coverage. It was like near my area. Well, it wasn't near my area, but it was in the surrounding area. And like the cops and stuff, they were like trying to chase down somebody. They had a helicopter going over and they was live streaming the whole stuff. I was like, oh heck no. So you can even watch local news on the internet for free. Like technically, I mean, if you don't have to pay for the internet, then you can watch it for free. But if you have to pay for the internet, hey, what's $60 a month for Wi-Fi at home? What's $60 or $50 a month for Wi-Fi at home? Which means if you got Wi-Fi, it's your significant other's house, or you got Wi-Fi at work or Wi-Fi at school. Why are you paying for a phone bill? Hey, I feel you, Taylor. I feel you, but yeah. So carrier updates. I mean, I just did that to throw it up there because I know usually you guys always ask questions about carrier stuff anyway. But okay. So I've been testing out GSM. Technically not allowed to say which service I'm using for text now. It's against the policies or whatever. I just found it out. Just got an email about it. So they use CDMA and GSM. That's all you need to know. It works great on both. I have no complaints, man. I'm sorry. I have no complaints. No complaints. I mean, all carriers, all networks will have you. Let's say if you don't have the best smartphone or best tablet, you're gonna have some issues. You're gonna have some issues with call quality. Then it's not always gonna be perfect. And then you gotta think about how many people on each network are using their phone or using their data or on the phone all at the same damn time. There's no real calculate. You really can't calculate that. So yeah, you're gonna have drop calls or some static in here and there or some lag or some stutters. I mean, there's nothing we can do, but you would think as much money as all these networks are taking from our people, from your people, they ain't taking no money from me. I ain't paying jack. Oh man, you good? It's only one viewer. You're the only viewer here, so yeah, there'll be more coming in. It's not gonna be like a 10-minute stream, but at the same time, so okay, like a lot of people, man, I can't hear you. Okay, of course you can't hear me. Every network ain't perfect. Try Verizon. Try to hit me up on the Verizon network. Let me see. Who's really doing what. Hit me up on the Sprint network. Let's see who's really doing what. Don't matter if you have an iPhone. Don't matter if you have an Android. You gotta think about the statistics. It's always about the numbers, people. It's always about the numbers, and you ain't got the numbers and the calculations. Now, how are you going to solve a problem? Do you even have a solution? Because if you do, then put it out there on the table. What's up, Ben? Ben in the building. What's good? What's good, little Ben? Little Ben TV. What's good, man? But yeah, we just talking about streaming services and carriers and all that right now. I'm gonna get into the Moto Z and I'm gonna get into the Nokia 6 in a minute. But like I was telling y'all, my experience with text now, whether it's using one network over the other network, well, I have to say one network has better speeds. Let me just tell you, one has better data speeds, but they're equal. Like they're like really equal when it comes to texting and calling. So it you wouldn't have an issue. You wouldn't have an issue. And like I said, all these data users, they don't even know how much data they're really using. So like I said, I'm gonna drop a video on how to, I want to say monitor your usage, but how much data are you actually using and how much data do you actually use on a daily basis. There's a lot of applications on the Google Play Store and iOS that you guys download today. All you have to look up this data usage or data monitor app and just pick the top one or the most requested one, or even go on YouTube and find one. It's a lot of app reviewers out here that break down all the apps saying this app has this app has that. So yeah, it's the carriers. It's not the networks. It's the carriers. They want to charge us out the buttholes and all this stuff like that. And my thing about people that want to spend money on networks, but then don't want to spend money on movies and TV and all that stuff like that. This is my thing. How can people diss Freedom Pop, but not diss the Fire Stick? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the cracked Fire Stick. Okay, why don't you just get the whole collection? You just get the Fire Stick and get you the free internet and phone and texting and data and all that. And everything free. Everything free. Yeah, it might be a minimum because it's a minimum on the Fire Stick. You're not going to get every freaking movie, every freaking new TV episode ever come out. It's gonna find a way to stop it or to minimize it. Right, Ben. Sprint is water, and Sprint got better, man. Like a lot of these people they talking trash about Sprint, man. Look, y'all some Sprint haters. And for all you that talk and brag about T-Mobile, I got T-Mobile free, man. So I don't even know what y'all talking about. I mean, all I focus on is the T-Mobile Tuesdays and stuff like that. I mean, I still get all the features. I still can video chat. I still can for free. I still can do the whatchamacallit, Wi-Fi calling on my T-Mobile sim. I still can get mobile hotspot on my T-Mobile SIM. All that stuff. I still get all that VoLTE. I still get all that on my T-Mobile SIM. All that for free. I'm not paying a dime with my T-Mobile service or any of my T-Mobile services, if that. And I get unlimited data for free anywhere. I posted it up on my YouTube channel. I posted it up on Facebook. I shared it on Google Plus. Even my Twitter followers know. I mean, unlimited data was free from the get-go. I mean, for several years now, since Opera Max, since Opera came out with the Opera Mini browser and the Opera Max application on Android. And that's another thing I want to update you guys on the Chrome data saving. So you can actually save data in the Chrome browser, but the thing is, if the website is fully secured, which means it has the HTTPS, then it won't save you any data because it's fully secured. But if you want an unsecured website that just shows www or it just shows HTTP, then you can save data on that website. You could, because what Google is doing is compressing the data and all that stuff like that. Your load speeds might be slow, but who cares about load speeds? Do people even do browser speed tests? No, they do regular data speed tests. You don't see no YouTubers out here doing browser speed tests unless they're trying to promote a VPN or something and say, well, you get your full access speeds on this VPN. But the best VPN out for Android is Opera Max, flat out. If you want an encrypted smartphone, now majority of all the new Android phones are encrypted, so you ain't got to worry about no malware or all that spyware crap unless you that stupid or dumb. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, okay, Ben. If you're talking about the FREEDOMPOP AT&T service, yes, they need to up that. But somehow I'm getting a gig. I don't know how I'm getting a gig free unless, like I said, like people are sending me data, which is cool. And this is what a lot of regular people don't get about FREEDOMPOP. Like all you have to do, like if you want more data, all you have to do is send out your email, send out requests, go to Slick Deals website. They got everybody's email that you can send out an invite to. Just send them an invite like, yo, I need that, I need that, I need that, I need, give me, just ask everybody for 100 megabytes. Before you know it, you got 10 to 20 gigs of free data for a month. Like, I mean, yeah, you have to do it every month, but still, like, do it on that day one. Like, just start asking everybody for data. Boom, boom, boom. Because when people ask me for data, I send it back. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Free data for everybody. Internet is free, man. Why y'all paying? I don't understand. That, like I said, if you gonna stick with the Fire Stick, you gonna talk smack about, yeah, I get all the movies in theaters on the Fire Stick. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I can talk smack about, I'm getting all my data for free, but I really don't need it because I'm around everybody's Wi-Fi. And like I was telling y'all about the Wi-Fi apps, those are legit. You can get in them. I mean, it's a lot of open Wi-Fi everywhere. All you have to do is check your phone. Your phone might say, new network open. Oh, okay. Just click it. Boom. If you feel unsecured, grab the Opera Max app, turn on the privacy mode. Boom. You're encrypted. But you are already encrypted on Android. So, man, don't listen to these iOS users, man. They blind. They blindsided. They're blindsided. And you already know I threw a jab at you iOS users. Y'all talking all Android lag. iPhone lag too. Do the fingerprint test again. Do the fingerprint scanner test again and see how long it takes the iPhone to open up versus a Moto G5 Plus or Nokia 6. And then, like I said, we're going to get into the Moto Nokia phones real soon. But, no, forget all that. Taylor, don't go to 5 gigs only for the promos. The 5 gigs is only for the promo, but if you ask people, you could get more data than that, man. It's unlimited. You get more data. It's free unlimited. And if you do those free offers like I was talking about in previous old videos, that stuff can rack up, man. So there's no limit. The limit is Only for the rollover data. The limit only for the rollover data is 20 gigs. That's your limit when you roll over the data. But when you asking for it, I never seen no limit about asking for it. It's only a max at 500 megabytes. When you're giving it out. Now, when you're giving it out, you can only give out 500 a month. But when you're asking for people, you can send as many as you want. Hey Taylor, they have to have a limit though, because for the simple fact they have paid plans. Now you want unlimited, like forever, then you got to get the paid plan. Like I said, there really is no limit. But you have to do like extra stuff to get the unlimited. Like, see, this is what I understand. Like, there is no such thing as unlimited, because to some people, 10 gigs is unlimited. Some people, 20 gigs is unlimited. To some people, 300 gigs is unlimited. But there really is no such thing as unlimited. So they just need to throw that out there, and then just do what the commercial says in the fine print. You're paying this much money for 23 gigs, and then after that, we're cutting you off. So if you don't use over 20 gigs and you spending like $80 or $90 a month, I guess it's worth it if you spending. I mean, but compared to, see, this is what I have to think about. I have to compare myself on Wi-Fi versus regular data. So if I'm using 20 gigs a month on Wi-Fi internet at home, and I'm spending like $50 or $60, I say that's actually worth it versus getting like 10 or 12 gigs on a phone and then you're spending $80 to $90. Like, yeah, do y'all see that big difference? And what's crazy is I'm not getting minimized. I'm not getting minimized at home internet. Like, the speeds start off at 100 megabytes per second. Okay, that's downloads. So the uploads can go up anywhere. The uploads can go up anywhere. I've seen uploads as fast as 10 megabytes uploads at the house, and I've seen as much as 175 megabytes per second for downloads. So when it comes to Wi-Fi versus data, I would choose Wi-Fi. That's just my opinion. For Wi-Fi at home versus data, and then your data speeds are not going to be the same in every location. If you think about cellular data, you're not going to have the same speeds. This is why you got to think, like, is the money even worth monthly? Because calls and texts have always been free. So why don't we just scratch the calls and texts out? Like I said, scratch the calls and texts out and just pay for data. That's what we're really paying for, people. What up, David? It's good. I sent you a message on YouTube. Send me another message again. I'll get back to you, Ben. Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you get 22 gigs or you get slowed down, but that's what Tech's not doing. And like, I understand, like, why would y'all? I mean, I understand why people pick FREEDOMPOP versus Text now, or FREEDOMPOP versus Project 5, or FREEDOMPOP versus Republic Wireless. But they're all doing the same thing. But the difference is, like, you're really not using up that data. If you think about it, you're really not using up that data. Once again, like I said, all you have to do is get a data monitoring application on your iOS or Android device, or it's even in stock. Just go to the network icon in your quick settings. Go to the network, go to cellular data, look at how much data you're actually using, look at what apps you're actually using up data in. And then the majority of the apps got data compression like settings. Like, it don't even matter if you unlimited. You just turn that stuff on every now and then and see the difference. And I guarantee you wouldn't even miss anything. Like, your images and videos don't really get compressed for real if they're all encrypted. What's up, they know? What's up? James in the building. Chap said a FREEDOMPOP ad. That's a good collabo though. That's a good collab, especially if you got FREEDOMPOP Global. You got the FREEDOMPOP Global with WhatsApp, and then you got the chat sound for Facebook Messenger and all that other stuff. You free. You free. Well, chat sale is $15 a year, but come on. I mean, it's not that bad. And then you got WhatsApp Unlimited with Freedom Pop Global. So I mean, that's a killer. That's beast mode. Taylor said, I kind of wish Ring Plus still existed. It was almost the best, at least better than Freedom Pop. The reason why they got in trouble though, you know what I'm saying? Sprint put them in trouble. I think Sprint set them up, or they set themselves up. I don't know, but it was one YouTuber that was talking about Ring Plus, like how he didn't like that it had ads before the calls and stuff like that. But I think it worked with the stock dollar apps for free anyway. So, give or take. But I'll take my chances on collecting credits with Text Now for like, I mean, it's unlimited. Like they haven't cut it off to where you can stop getting credits. Because like I said, you can watch videos, you can download apps, you can do like free offers. I think they even had a promotion about Freedom Pop. Like you get the SIM card for Freedom Pop, and then you get like a certain amount of credits, and you get SIM card for Freedom Pop. They even advertise NetSpend and PayPal. So you get credits for them. You sign up with the like. Technically, that's how I was trying to do y'all. I was just trying to hook y'all up like that. I was trying to get y'all to sign up to PayPal NetSpend, get you a Moto E from Text Now, or about a $5 SIM card using your PayPal money or your NetSpend money. Hey, matter of fact, the $20 from the NetSpend, you can buy four Text Now SIM cards, and then just get all the codes and start passing up all the codes and have all the networks free. Y'all sleeping, bro. Y'all sleep. This is the best hack. If we want to talk about Fire Sticks being hacked and whatever like that, and you cracked it and you got all the movies in the world, why don't you put your free internet with the Fire Stick? That way you ain't got nothing to worry about but keeping a roof over your head. At least you got free phone service, got free movies and TV. You know what I'm saying? And you still collecting money because you got a PayPal account. You got PayPal, you got referrals. So I mean, you got your social media. Everybody know I use Facebook. Everybody know I use Twitter. How you do on Twitter is tweet. Hit people in the deal. Hit people in the message app. Taylor, it does, bro. They do work with the stock dollar. I don't understand why you say they don't. They do. I've had plenty of videos on my YouTube channel that prove that, man. All you have to do is look up Text Now work with stock dollar app. And my video will probably be the first one to pop up. No, I haven't used Team. I haven't used Team. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the Motos real quick. Hold on. All right. So I'm done. Yo, explain what Team is. Oh, Taylor, if you got an iPhone, I don't mess with iPhone, man. I don't. It's too boring for me, bro. It's too boring for me. It probably won't though. Yeah, you probably will have to use the Text Now app. But there's nothing wrong with the Text Now app. You got video, audio messaging. What else you can do in there? You got emojis in the Text Now. You can send GIFs in Text Now. So I mean, what is your problem? I mean, what do you need in the Text Now app that you don't have? And the Text Now app don't go against the data. I rather for that not go against my data than FaceTime and iMessage. That will go against your data because it's not part of the Text Now service. It's boring. That's all I'm saying. It is boring. There's no customization. And I know why you go say jailbreak, Draper. No, I want something that I can just customize right from out of the box. That's what you can do with Android. And then it's a lot of people don't even look underneath the Android system, like under the hood and all this stuff like that. So now you got these plain Jane people with Androids, and they talking about, man, it's weak, it's weak. That's because you're not playing with your phone. If you're not gonna play with your phone, then go back to a regular Nokia flip phone, a Razor, Motorola phone, or something like that. Where nothing. All you want to do is talk and text. You don't need a smartphone for that. That's all I'm saying. You don't need a smartphone for that. With Android, if you guys that watched my last video, I showed you how you can do multi-windows, split screens, and all that. And then in Android 8, You can do so much more Android 8. So that's what I'm waiting on. And I know all you iOS 11 fanboys out right now with the betas and everything like that. Like, oh man, it's so much better. Of course, of course they're gonna update some stuff, man. They gonna always update some stuff. Android is more futuristic than ours, in my opinion. It's my opinion. Android is Iron Man, in my opinion. We got the jetpacks and all that. We got the little bullets coming out the wrist, all that. That's us. That's Android. Now we can compare Apple to Batman and Android to Iron Man. I say Iron Man will beat Batman's ass. I'm saying that's how I feel about it. I don't care. Batman got the little gobbler thing, and man, he can still cut there with a little knife coming out. Go, come on, man, stop playing with me. Batman got a cape. We talking about jetpacks versus a cape. Come on, man. I'm lagging. No, you're lagging. I'm not lagging. You're lagging. That might be your internet, bro. Our internet ain't the same. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If people don't care about customization, then you shouldn't want a smartphone. The reason why it's called a smartphone because you can do so much more than call and text. That's my point. Now, if you want to just call and text, yeah, get an iPhone, spend $800, $900 on a phone for just calls and text. That's how I'm looking at it. It's just for calls and texts. That's it. I mean, sure. I mean, if you got that kind of money to blow it. I mean, I still wouldn't even blow that if I had that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just my purpose. My purpose. Look at this. Moto. I got Moto. I got all these phones. Nexus, Moto. You want to drop? I want to drop some knowledge on y'all. Nexus. I'm Team Nexus and Moto, man. Team Nexus and Moto. I might even get the Nokia 6. We're gonna get into that. Nokia 6 looks pretty good. It's out right now. Get it from Amazon Prime. If you don't have an Amazon Prime membership, you can go ahead and use my link in the description boxes on all my YouTube videos. Get you $5. Get you a Nokia 6 for like $175 with my $5 code, and you in there. You got you one of the top-notch mid-range Nokia phones. To be honest, it's up there. It's up there with the Moto G5 Plus. But my thing is, they both got 3,000 milliamp batteries. This one has 4 gigs of RAM. Nokia 6 has 3. This one has 64 gigs internal memory plus SD card slot. Nokia 6 has 32 gigs on board plus an SD card slot. Or you can get the international model and get the dual SIMs. So meaning you can get FREEDOMPOP and text now, or FREEDOMPOP and Chat SIM, or FREEDOMPOP and some other service. And then, you know, you good. You good. Or if you put an SD card in there, this can hold up a 256 SD card. Point blank. I don't need to get an iPhone 7, iPhone 8 with 300 gigs when this one can already have it with 4 gigs of RAM. Man, I know a lot of you all are, man, it's lag, but it's good. But the Nokia 6 got a front, it got a front fingerprint too. So it got a front fingerprint and dual speakers. Nokia 6 has dual speakers. No USB-C though. They didn't bring USB-C. I think it has NFC. I think it has Android Pay. But yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what up, Dang? What's good? Taylor, how you want my iPhone? I thought you had one. I thought you had an iPhone. Dang, so what do you think about Windows Phone? They still worth getting, bro? Nah, man, Windows Phone, they gonna get discontinued, man. They discontinued. Nah, it's not worth getting a Windows Phone in 2017. No, I would say no. I would say hold off and see what happens with what Microsoft's going to do. And they've been talking about the Surface phone for like 2 years, man. Like, it ain't gonna happen, man. I mean, think about Samsung. They tried to do the whole continuum thing with the Galaxy S8 Plus and the S8 with the little Cradle dock, and you dock it, and then you plug it up to a monitor. I mean, we've seen this stuff before, and people are not liking it. I mean, I'm not saying it's retarded, but if you're not a geek, I'll put it like this: if you're not a geek, if you're not a person that's gonna waste thousands of dollars just to do that, or you're not gonna do YouTube videos about it, then it's not gonna be worth it, because you're not gonna get your revenue back. You're not gonna make any revenue off of it if you're not gonna, talk about it on video, or if you're doing it just to show, then you better make a profit back off of it. I'm sorry, are you out here on Google Plus and Facebook bragging about stuff you got, but you're not showing why you got it? You're not showing why you use it. You're not showing why you have it. You're just talking just to try to get some likes and stuff like that. I mean, Facebook and Twitter ain't paying you, then why are you doing it? Sorry, I'm just saying. Like get them to pay you. Tag them in it or something. Like, yo, Facebook, holla at your boy. Twitter, holla at your boy. Something. You ain't making no revenue off of it. I'm sorry. Don't get it. I mean, unless you gonna do it and then double the price on eBay or Amazon. If you gonna sell it on eBay because you're like, well, I already know some dumb ass is gonna buy this, then do it. Yeah, Windows Phone are dead, yeah. Minimize your apps, man. Minimize your apps, Taylor. But the Moto Z2 Play, I seen some reviews out. I don't know. A lot of people had mixed thoughts about it. Oh, for the simple fact they dropped the battery life on it, and then I think it's like a Snapdragon 630, and the battery life wasn't even that much of a better improvement versus the Moto G5 Plus with Snapdragon 625, and the Nokia 6 has Snapdragon 430, which I haven't seen any reviews about battery life wise with the Snapdragon 430. But for the price, I say the price on Amazon it's a good price, because think about it, it's a 5.5-inch 1080p display for the Nokia 6. Dual speakers, because you got front-facing speakers on this phone, and a fingerprint on the front. A 16-megapixel camera, eight front-facing megapixel camera. So I mean, you getting good. Your selfie game gonna be on point with the Nokia 6. It's fully updated. It's promised to get updates alongside like the Nexus and Pixels phone. So I guess when we get it, we'll probably have Android 7.1. So Nokia is making some moves over all the other OEMs that been on Android like forever, since the beginning of time. And Nokia is coming out of the woodworks. It's just coming out of nowhere and bringing the smallest stuff that the Android users love and want right out the box. Taylor, have you ever used the iCloud storage or Google Drive or anything like that? Because if you're taking a lot of photos, you can just back up your photos and videos to the cloud storage. I mean, there's a lot of people surviving off the iPhone 5C. I'm just saying. Okay, that's what's up. The LG K10, cool. It's not the fastest though. That's what I'm saying. The iPhone SE isn't it's not the newest. If you want to try the newest, get the iPhone 7. Get the iPhone 7 or iPhone 6S. Right, that's what I'm saying, man. Good, because Android 7, man, it's a big step up. Like okay, for those of 7.1, we already know Google took away the night mode and some quick setting toggle stuff and all that. But if you have Android 7.0, I got it on my G5 Plus. I can embed the night mode in it. I can embed the quick setting toggles and all that extra stuff without root and all this jailbreaking crap that you all love and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I'm not, like I said, once again, it's available, but nowadays you really don't need it because Android has opened up even more for the simple fact, yeah, Nova Launcher, got Nova Launcher, you got Launcher 3. Okay, for iOS users that don't understand, we have icon packs, and we have launchers, and we have themes, and we have cool ass wallpapers. Okay, yeah, sure, you can take Android wallpapers and put it on iOS, but you guys can't really customize your home screens. You really can't unless you jailbreak. Unless you jailbreak. Once again, and then like I said, you guys can't even put 4 or 5 windows all up on one screen at a time, and then you can't even look. I can look at YouTube, I can tweet, I can email, I can instant message, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, whatever. Use my text now application, phone chat apps. I love the phone chat apps. So Facebook Messenger and text now are in my top right now. I'm getting hits right now on Facebook, on text now. Shout out to Santana. What up, Santana? He texts me. See, so I got all this popping up on my window. Got my YouTube up, and I don't have to hit the home button or double tap to get another app, open it back up. Like, nah, man, nah, I ain't with that. I ain't with that. That's so like Windows Mobile was doing that crap. iOS wasn't even doing that first. Windows Mobile was doing that crap, man. Go do y'all research, man. Go do y'all research. Go do y'all Palm Pre and it was doing that, man. Go do y'all research. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You do care. You do care. You do care. I mean, whatever, man. We want to talk about who's more vulnerable and all this stuff like that. Both of them are, okay? Both of them are. We almost lost both operating systems due to ISIS and all that crap and terrorists and stuff like that. So technically, they're both vulnerable. Either way, if one dies, the other one gotta die. The other one is not gonna like. Everybody's not gonna join forces and jump on board. Like if Android gets shut down, if like all the crap that's going on with Europe and Google, man, Europe, y'all need to calm y'all butt down, man. Real talk, man. Y'all supposed to be my people. Y'all need to calm that down, man. Y'all need to figure out something, man. Talk about trust issues, trust policies, man. Whatever, man. Y'all just want to be in control, man. You're want to take over. That's what it is. You want to take over everything, man. Forget all that, man. Come on, we gotta make some common ground. Europe, come on, stop playing, man. Google, it's your friend, not your enemy. Your friend. Come on now. Come on. Calm it down, Europe. Calm it down. Talk smack about Apple then. Call Apple up and let's see what Apple got. I bet they hiding something. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't squeaky clean. Come on, bro. Come on, y'all killing me. Hey, James, you gotta send me that. You gotta send me that link, then, bro. Yo, James, send me that link to that Netflix, homie. Yeah. But, hey, thanks for that voodoo though, G. Shout out to voodoo though. Shout out to voodoo. Real talk. Shout out to voodoo. Exactly, man. You don't need to pay for no dang data. Yeah, I got YouTube music, all that stuff, man. You don't need to pay for no dang data, man. Exactly. Offline GPS, man. Come on, man. Preach, bro. Preach to these haters, man. Preach to these trolls, these people that's not up in here, man. They not up here. They're not opening up 90% of their brain, man. Come on, dog. Yeah, iPhone killing itself there. You right. Right on, man. Right on. iPhone killing itself. But at the same time, man, look. Nokia 6. I guarantee Nokia 6 could beat the iPhone 7. They both got 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage. Come on now. Let's put the Nokia 6. I'm pretty sure somebody got the Nokia 6. Put the Nokia 6 against the iPhone 7. I guarantee you it's going to smash it. Fingerprint sensor, the cameras, 1080p, freaking NFC, all that. It's going to, man, come on, we found Nokia's back. Nokia's back, and we still got these boys not convinced. All right, Taylor, I'll let you later, man. Nokia's back, and we still don't have these people convinced. Think about it. Think about it. All you iPhone users, if it wasn't for Motorola and Nokia, Apple would have never existed in the mobility. I promise you. Apple wouldn't even been thinking about it. Because they've been watching. Steve Jobs was watching this crap a long time ago. He was studying HP, Lenovo, all of them. He was going to their freaking headquarters trying to figure out who can he steal and stuff like that. Come on, man. Y'all should know how business work, man. Y'all should know how business. Y'all should know how these big heads recruit and all that stuff like that. They get these assassins on the inside, you know, try to body your body. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. If it wasn't for Nokia and Motorola, if it wasn't for AT&T, Nokia, and Motorola, these were they still the heavy hitters. I don't care what none of y'all say. He's still the heavy hitters, man. I still see more people out with Motorola phones and Nokia. A lot of people still using AT&Ts. That's why Apple made that deal with AT&T when the iPhone first came out, because they know everybody's going to jump on AT&T before T-Mobile went and Sprint and Verizon. And these was still too freaking high. It was a better deal. It was a smart move, though. I give them credit. It was a smart move. Now, if Google might have did something like that when they first came out with Android, instead of like, making a collab with T-Mobile, but it was a lot of T-Mobile fans then. You know what I'm saying? So the Android community came with T-Mobile. iPhone community came with AT&T. Then we had this last out with AT&T versus T-Mobile at one point because of the iPhone and Android. So that's where he at. And then here comes Verizon out of nowhere. And then Sprint, once again, taking a little time getting the Android phone. So that's what happened. That's what really happened. That's why it took so long for Android to taper off. And yeah, of course, yeah, they went back to the drawing board after they saw a touchscreen iPhone, but no app store. So at least they did go back to the drawing board. Bro, hey, we got Android market. Boom. Where the Apple App Store go? Where that was at? Well, yeah, man, y'all still waiting for apps. Come on, man. Don't play with me, man. But look, okay, but look, I can justify that, though. But look, check this out, though. I see more people plugging up their iPhones than I see people with an Android phone. Why is that? People always talking about, oh, iPhones got better battery life. Really? How is that? When y'all plugging up y'all phones every 2 or 3 hours. Like, I don't be on my phone 2 or 3 hours straight. That's just not me. I got work to do. I got actual work to do. I'm not on my phone now. This is actual work. So there. I'm not doing this whole dang time. I mean, if your phone is your life, then get a battery pack. That way you have to worry. Get a Morphe juice pack. That way you have to worry about bringing your phone charger every year. Dang says, hey bro, why do some brand don't have 7.0 update yet? Dang, that's a thing, man. It's called low budget phones, mid range, and high end Android phones. Okay, for those with the low budgets, they know you don't care. They know you don't care. Like, no, pay attention to this. They know you don't care. It's a cheap phone. It's a throwaway phone. It's a trap phone. It's it's just a disposable phone. You're getting that for emergency uses, or you need something right now. Your phone, you just broke your $700 phone, so now you gotta send that off to whoever. You gotta send it out to Samsung, LG, or Google, whoever. So you go to a $7 store, you get you a little $20, $30 phone, and you got your SIM card. You just pop it in there, boom, you back ready for calls and texts. You don't need updates for that. The update phone is the one you're going to use the most often. So you're going to use this the most often, or you want to have this for another year, have this for 2 years. You got to get the high end, bro, because the high end models are the ones that everybody wants. Like, truthfully, but the ones that can't afford it, they go to like Walmart, they go to Walgreens or Family Dollar or Dollar Tree or Dollar General, whatever, and get the little $30, $20 phone, because they just need something to call and text with, or just to communicate with. Maybe do some little small browsing and emailing. They just need something to get around with at that time until they stack that paper up so they can go to eBay or go to Amazon and You know, but it's not even that hard no more. It's not even hard no more. You can go in Best Buy right now and get you a phone that's at least 150 on Android. And they got 7.0 right now out the box. You go to Amazon and get a phone for under $100 with the Amazon exclusives set up. I mean, yeah, you got the Amazon ads on the lock screen. You can surpass that. Sometimes you gonna forget that's even there, and you're gonna get a good deal off that. Or you go to eBay, or like I said, you can even go get phone from Text Now, FREEDOMPOP, Project Fire, Republic Wireless selling them now. So you can go all these carriers, Simple Mobile, you can go all these carriers and find you a phone. There's really a lot of phones. It's just people are picky. People like they gotta stick to the main brand. Like I'm an LG guy. I can't work without an LG phone. Well, I'm a Samsung guy. I can't work without a Samsung phone. Or I'm a Motorola guy. I can't work phone without a Motorola. So you got all these different people that's the only phone they'll buy because that's the only thing they like. Just like Apple. You don't have nothing else. You don't have nothing else. If you got an iPhone, that's it. That's all you got to choose from is an iPhone. When you got Android, you got Samsung, LG, ACC, Sony, Acer, Asus, hey, Motorola, Nokia, dang, BlackBerry. Come on, man. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me. So, I mean, and BlackBerry has phones with Android 7.0. I'm sorry to say it, but they actually do. So it's everybody's preference. Just like when you iPhone, you'll say, man, I just like the iPhone. But I mean, like, you never liked BlackBerry, you never liked Motorola, you never liked Nokia, you never liked HTC, you never liked Samsung, you never liked LG, you never liked Sony, you never liked Google? Like, what the? Come on. You never like, I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft jumped on board with Android and came out with a Microsoft Surface Android phone. I wouldn't be surprised. Then hell's gonna break loose. Everybody, oh man, Android, Google just picking up everybody. I'm like, hand over. I'm gonna do Apple. I'm gonna do Apple like The Rock did Stone Cold. remember WWE, man? when The Rock, before he do his finishing move, he got them like, come here. And do the people's elbow, bam. That's how Google gonna do it back in 2018. 2018 it's a wrap. 2017, we just getting started. We just scratching the surface, man. Android just scratching the surface right now. What's up, Bob? Oh, my bad. Even ZT Exxon Mini, it's got 7.0, and ZT Exxon 7 has 7.0 in them. So come on now. ZTE even has ZTE. ZTE, even OnePlus. Even OnePlus got 7.0. Come on, man. Even, I think Huawei. How can I forget about Huawei? I got a 6P. How can I forget about Huawei? I still like this phone. I'm still holding on to this, man. I fell in love with the little bar. I fell in love with the little bar. I fell in love, man. I fell in love with the little bar. All right, even the NetSpend Robin. How can I forget? Even the NetSpend Robin. Oh man, I fell in love with the little bar. Man, come on now. NetSpend Robin, $128. Go to Amazon, eBay, get you a NetSpend Robin. Say bye-bye, iPhone. Say bye-bye, iPhone. See, we have too much to choose from versus iPhone. Why would you want to be stuck with one thing to choose from? Okay, one's 5 inches and one's 5.5. One's got too much bezel, and one's have just the chin of a bezel. Like, you walk up into the store, and the only thing you have on your mind is an Apple phone. I'm looking at all of them. I'm like, damn, like, Infinity display on the S8 Plus. Ooh, that's sick. Dang, LG G6. Ooh, that's sick. Oh, man. Dang, the Motorola Z with the Moto mods. Apple don't have the mods, man. Apple don't have the mods. Bars. Exactly. What about them bars? Globally, Android wins. Globally. Think about the Indian market. Think about the Asian market. Think about, heck, even the African market. I don't see too many Africans walking around with an iPhone. They got Android, man. The Africans know what's up. Shout out to my Africans with Android, man. Real talk. And that's what's funny. iPhone has always been hype. It's always been hype. The only thing they have to sell is a presentation. The Apple logo, yeah. And you know what's crazy? Android took a bite out of that apple. Get out of here. Nah, did y'all ever remember like it was like when like I think what was this back in 2012 or 2013 when that whole Android versus iOS debate started really erupting and stuff like that? You saw the like somebody had made up a what was it, the Android with the swords coming at the Apple. That was dope, man. That was like the best like logo beef ever, man. They had the Android coming with the two swords at the Apple. The Apple couldn't do nothing. Trying to get a shield or something. Like, get out of here. We'll cut right through that shield. Bam. For sure. The computer GI. It's done after this year, man. iPhone 5S is not going to be supported this year. Watch. When the iPhone 8 come out, it's bye-bye iPhone 5S. You might as well get a SE. If you like the smaller iPhone, just get an SE, man. Right. What cheap robot? What cheap robot? Ain't no such thing as no cheap robot. And oh, did you all know that everything runs on Linux? Mm. Even Apple has Linux. Dummies. Come on, man. But you're not gonna get all the features though. Well, okay, you're gonna get a watered down iOS 11 because once again you gotta optimize these operating systems for every screen. That's why Android has so many screen dimensions, and that's why they have like anywhere between a 4.5 inch to what's the biggest phone now? 6.2, 6.4? Man, Sony had an Ultra UZ phone, and I don't even know that a lot of people remember the Ultra Z phone, but Sony had the Ultra Z, and that mug was like 6.4 inches. That was like a tablet. You was holding up a tablet to your head. Come on. Oh, guess what though? Guess what? Android 4.0 apps will still get supported. So anybody with Android KitKat are still getting app support. That's why people really don't care because as long as the app's still working, still optimized for their phone. This is why Android users don't care. I see it now because for the simple fact that APIs are still supported from KitKat on up. Now they finally got away with Google finally said bye bye to what was it Ginger Red. I think they said finally Ginger Red and not Lollipop, but Jelly Bean. They finally no, I think Jelly Bean still supported. But yeah, they finally said goodbye to Ginger Red and Froyo. Yeah, Froyo. They finally said RIP to them, man. So anybody with an Android 2.0 or 2.3, they're not gonna get like app support or API support. But if you got KitKat and you're on Android 4.0 to 7.0, you're gonna get supported. So think about how long Android KitKat's been out versus iOS, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like Apple just stopped supporting their OSs. They don't even like care about iOS 8, iOS 7, iOS 6. They don't even talk about that no more. But at least Google brings out support to Android KitKat and up. Like We already, okay, for you iOS users that don't understand why Android is fragmented. It's not because of Google. It's because of Samsung, LG, HTC. Not only that, but then you got carrier control. It's called carrier control, which I give Apple a little credit. They don't want carriers to control the iPhones, but some carriers do control the iPhone. Total Wireless. Anyways, yeah. So you buy iPhone on a phone service like Total Wireless or something like that, FREEDOMPOP or Text Now, they're gonna have control of the iPhone. So they're gonna let you do. I mean, they're gonna lock it down to where, okay, you can't do certain things or you can't just use it on another carrier. But if you get your phone directly from Apple, or you go in Best Buy and spend $800, $900, which you're going to, unless you want to be a slave and be stuck to your contract, sign your, Hancock on the dotted line, where this carrier has all your data and the store has all your data. And if that shit gets hacked, then you're screwed, iPhone users too. Hello? Come on, man. Nobody making no sense. Okay, so it's your iPhone still getting updates, because if Freedom Pop's not allowing you to get updates, and then they're going against Apple's policies. So therefore, then there's another thing y'all gotta look at now. Y'all gotta look at the Google's policies versus Apple's policies. Now, if you bought an Android directly, let's say you bought an Android directly from HTC fully unlocked, or Samsung or LG fully unlocked, you have control. That means you can swap on any SIM card. You'll still get the updates that they promise you updates, not Google. Google has already put the APIs and all this stuff in the work. It's whether or not you, as the customer, the user base, it's whether or not you are going to sit back and wait versus, well, I don't care, because you don't. Because you don't. So all we doing is going back and forth about nothing, when clearly each company has their own rules and laws and regulations and policies to how the operating system's supposed to work and how it does work, and whether or not, okay, we just gonna put it out of stores. We just gonna put it out of stores. So we want you to, go get our product in T-Mobile, go get our product in Verizon, go get our product in Sprint. But after that, you're on your own, because for the simple fact that you got a Sprint service, Sprint is not gonna update your shit. If it's not fully unlocked, or you don't get a code off of, I don't know, GSM Arena website or some carrier website where they get all the codes where you get unlocked fully, then your phone is not going to get updated. Your phone is locked down to that carrier. This is the difference between Android and iOS. And like I said, I give Apple a little credit for that. But at the same time, there are plenty of unlocked Android phones out there. So therefore, like I said, once again, it's up to the customer whether or not they want to do their research on that phone, that carrier, or whatever, or whether or not they want Android, which is customizable, which is open source, means you can do what the hell you want to with it. Even out the damn box, you don't need the freaking root anymore, man. Like, point blank. I mean, if you want I want to overclock my CPU. Once again, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy that talks shit about CPU, GPU, because numbers in computers really don't mean jack. I got an HP Envy Windows 8. I still like it. To me, it's not lagging. To me, I'm smooth. I can still open up Windows and all that crap like that. I can still do whatever I want to, because it's how you want to use your device. So therefore, if you don't care about all that crap, then pick a phone that you don't really need. I don't need all that gibberish on my screen. I don't need all that. I don't want all that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why most people go to an iPhone, because they don't have all that. But Android devices aren't even like that no more. When you see a new Android device come out, what's the most apps they point out to you? The phone dialer, the messaging app, the browser, the camera app, maybe your mailing app, and maybe the Google Play Store app or the App Store. Okay, those are the main apps you will see on the home screen. Now, whatever else that you want to do or try to do, then you have folders. Okay, you have folders, and then not only that, you can move them to any freaking home screen. So therefore, you could just like, I want to see my wallpaper, or you want to put your baby's picture on the wallpaper, or your wife's picture on the home screen. That's how you do Android. You can't do that with iOS. Don't talk to me. Right out the box, you cannot do that. You have to move all this other stuff. Here we go again, babbling, babbling, babbling. It's once again, it's all a personal choice. What's up, phone life? Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Yeah, the AT&T on FreedomPop is a GSM. The GSM on FreedomPop is AT&T. Of course, they don't want to mention that, what's good, because look, okay, for all my Android users that want to know what CDMA network they have on FreedomPop and what GSM network they have on FreedomPop. The easiest way to point this out is, I think AT&T is usually the orange or reddish color for GSM. So I think they're usually the orange color. And T-Mobile is usually the purple color or green color. So you got green or purple, that's T-Mobile GSM. You got red or orange, because I know Verizon has red too. But and you got this reddish orange color, that's AT&T on GSM. Sprint is usually yellow. Okay, Sprint is usually yellow color. When it's covering the map, it's usually yellow or some other dark color. And Verizon is mainly red, yeah, dark red with a V. All right, so this application is called Open Signal, Signal Spy, Phonez, and Signal Check Pro. These are the top four to show you exactly the coverage, exactly the network, what logo network you have. Now the Signal Pro and LTE Discovery gives you this whole list of stuff about bandwidth, about frequencies, latencies, the pings, all that. Like LTE Discovery is like one of the best applications on Android. I don't know if they have it on iOS, but for Android users, if you on FreedomPop or Text Now, you can do it with either or even Project 5 or even Republic Wireless, because all these are mobile virtual network operators, which means that they're doing it on their own terms, and they're basically borrowing internet from T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, US Cellular, and AT&T, which is the top 5 in the US. So you use all these applications. I did plenty of videos about these guys. You did all these. If you like try these applications to discover which network you're actually running on with a particular SIM card, because a lot of these carriers, these mobile virtual network operators, a lot of these carriers will basically, they will say, well, you're going to be covered all over the United States. Well, it just depends on which network they're actually using and running, because T-Mobile, Verizon, they always say, we got the best network. We got the best network. Come here, unlimited everything. But then, like, okay, you got this unlimited service, but you can't use it in the sticks. You got this unlimited service, but you can't use this in the hood. You got this unlimited service, but you can't even use this downtown. Come on, man. Like, you can't listen to the marketing. That's what it's about. It's all about marketing. It's 5G network stuff, all this stuff like that. But I did information about the eSIMs, which is embedded SIMs. That's going to be the future of how phones work and operate via mobile virtual network. But I think all the carriers are going to get these eSIMs. I'm not sure. But based on what I read about eSIMs, that it's based on mobile virtual networks, mobile network operators. So like Google, Text Now, FreedomPop, all these will use eSIMs. And technically, if you look at Project 5, that's how it is, though. Well, purple, pink, yeah, T-Mobile. Right, right. T-Mobile, yeah, T-Mobile went LTE first. So I mean, I'm just saying like for I mean, once again, it all comes down to what do you want out of a phone. Like I said, we can get this. Me personally, I like to do more things than once. You know what I'm saying? I like to okay, I'm in the middle of a video, a movie or something on my phone or tablet or something like that, and a phone call comes through. I don't want it. I can swipe it away, dismiss it or whatever like that, or I can instantly just like send a quick message out. Beep, I'm busy. Hit me back later type thing. Or you know what I'm saying? This is why I like Android because for the simple fact I'm into the floating chats. I'm into the futuristic style they got going on, like the floating apps. Like I'm into. I don't know, like I always got the one little floating thing, but Android got that same app. You can put that on the Android app too. But also even with the recording apps on screen recording, they even have the floating. Like anybody with a Galaxy S7, S8 know what I'm talking about. When you record and got the little floating slide out options and stuff like that, and you could be doing whatever you want to while you still playing around with it. You can't do that on iOS. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of small stuff on Android. You would think Apple would have like, okay, but then everybody on Android like, oh, they copied Android, they copied Android, and we're starting to see that anyway. They're starting to see Apple's starting to see that they're losing grip to iOS and how iOS works versus Android. That's why they start to bring this so-called widget bull crap when you got to slide away. It's technically cards. It's the Apple cards. That's what I call them. They're not widgets. They're the Apple cards, and you got to slide down this big old menu of your notification crap. When all we got to do is use Google Now cards or something like that, or add widgets to our home screens. We'll get a notification pop in from Facebook or Twitter or something like that. It'll alert us right from the home screen instead of all this other stuff. Or you could put it in a split window and you could do whatever you want to. Two or three apps open at the same time. And I mean, I know a lot of people don't care about that, but if you like in a rush, you're gonna want that feature. I'm telling you, you're gonna want that multi-window feature. You're in a rush to get something done. You're trying to pay a bill. You're trying to send out a memo. You try to answer your mom or someone on Facebook or your sister, your little brother on Facebook, and they try to get you to do this. You try to send out a map and directions like, look, I'm here. Meet me at the. You can't do that in iOS. I'm telling you, the only way you can do that in iOS out the box is jailbreak, and that takes a lot of time. A lot of people are not going to get into that. A lot of people are not going to get into it. When you get Android 7 and 8, you can go literally in Google Chrome right now, watch a YouTube video, exit right back out. The video pops right back on your home screen. Boom, you get a Facebook message. Boom, you can probably be on a Facebook call and watch the YouTube video. At the same time, you got an incoming text message coming through. Instantly reply, boom, boom, boom. All that, man, come on now. Y'all not looking at it how I'm looking at it. Moto G5 Plus and them great phones, great phones. Tell you, great phones. That really, I mean, smartphones were already out before then. That's what people don't understand. The so-called smartphone didn't start with the iPhone. That was the that was the turning point of the smartphone. Okay, we already had touchscreen phones, but you have to use the stylus. And Samsung stayed with that and was like, we're gonna bring the stylus back because Steve Jobs is talking about we don't need a stylus. But look, a few years later, here come an iPad with a pencil. A pencil. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. I just say you could do that on iOS. I'm talking about the little small stuff you can do on Android that you can't do on iOS right out the box. You talking about y'all talking about jailbreak jailbreak your iPhone, and then root your Android, root your Android. You don't have to do that no more. You didn't have to do that with Android 6.0. Marshmallow was the turning point for Android. To be honest, Marshmallow was the turning point for Android, and um, all Lollipop did was basically introduce us to material design that Google said, here on out, this is how we want our Android phones to look and work and stuff like that, which I didn't mind. I liked the little square circle. At first, I was like, huh, that at the bottom looks for me. I'm like, you sure Sony is not going to sue them? At first, I thought Sony was going to sue Google for having those shapes at the bottom like that, when technically they could have stuck with the little arrow to go back and the little dots for menu and the little home for the home button. I mean, that made perfect sense. But then, if you notice Sony Experience, they didn't even bring the X. I mean, not the X, the square, the circle, and triangle to their navigational buttons. They kept this little house and the two other buttons on the side. But when I look at NetSpend Robin's navigational home buttons, the circle, of course, means home, and then it's this little half a circle means to go back, and then this other circle means to the main menu, or not the main menu, but your recent apps, which I was like, all right. Jake Paul. Tim Cook sucks. But I was just saying, man, like, okay, we gonna get into the best budget Android smartphones to get right now today, starting July 10th. I'm gonna have to put the Nokia 6. I'm gonna have to put that above the Blue R1, the Blue R1 Plus. I'm gonna have to put that above the Blue R1 Plus for the simple fact the Blue R1 Plus don't even have 7.0 yet. Not from what I've seen or heard. And I don't even know who all used it. Yeah, I used the phone. I liked it at the time. I even had a comparison against the Moto G5 Plus at the time, which was a couple of months ago. I was like, these are the best budget phones you can get on Android right now. One is dual SIM and SD card slot, has a 4,000 milliamp battery, 3 gigs of RAM, 720p display. Your battery life is going to last for days. That was the selling point for that phone. Now for the Moto G5 Plus, 4 gigs RAM, 64 gigs of internal memory, put a 256 SD card slot in the joint. You got fast charging, turbo charging. You got a 5.2-inch screen. You can do the motor gestures with the karate chop, the flip of the wrist, camera, selfie, get your selfie game on. Fingerprint sensor in the front. Nice front-facing speaker, which was better than the Nexus 5X. Snapdragon 625, which is battery sufficient. You could throw a lot of stuff at that phone, but at the same time, here comes another rival, which is the Nokia 6. And like I said before, once again, paved the way to Nokia and Motorola. And Google knows that. That's why they partner with Nokia. That's why they said, Nokia, you do an Android phone, we're going to promise your phones updates too. So therefore, you got you a Nokia high-end phone or a Nokia low-budget phone, a Nokia mid-range phone, you're going to get updates before LG, before HTC, before Motorola, before Sony, before any Huawei, before any of these other phones are blue, before any of them come out. Nokia is right behind Nexus and Pixels now. Sorry to say it. For all you all that want to talk smack about Android, you do not know the read. You do not know behind the scenes. And they got a lot of rumors going out that Linux is actually behind Android, and Linux is Android, and all this stuff like that. I mean, it is what it is. Linux is using Linux is Windows. So I mean, you can do a lot. You can do a lot with Linux. You can't. I mean, you could possibly do it with the iPhones, but technically, once again, Apple locked it down, and I don't care about all this stuff like that. Look, either way, when it comes to dangerous-ish in the world, whether you try to block, you try to get the code to the Android, try to get the code to iOS, both operating systems it's in vulnerability, is in trouble for the simple fact, well, if the cops or FBI, whoever wants to get in this phone, then we have to do this, we have to do that. And then guess what? Google and Apple got to go back to the drawing board. So is Microsoft. Microsoft has to talk to them too. Because think about it, we have a lot of Microsoft applications on both platforms, Android and iOS. It's like Microsoft don't even need a operating system. They can just throw their Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office, and all this Android, and everybody's using Microsoft for this documentations and resumes and all this stuff like that. This is where Microsoft comes to play for both operating systems, for both platforms, and no one's talking about that. No one's secretly. Microsoft is secretly trying to take. I want to say take over Android, iOS, but they're secretly saying we're embedding our stuff into these operating systems. That way, everybody has Microsoft. But we can't say that about Apple. We can't say Android users can use, I don't know, iCloud. Android users can use iCloud on the Android operating system. Can't say that. But look what we have here. Google Drive is on all platforms, any platform you name. Google Drive. You got Google Maps. You got Google Now, Google Home Assistant. You got Google Assistant. You got all these. Everybody's using Google. So therefore, how is Google losing? How is Android losing when Google has that on everything? Like everything. Everybody's who's using Siri? Now, one person uses it, or you go like, so you're a real, nah, you ain't a fan. No, you ain't loyal to the game. You ain't loyal to the game. You're using Google Assistant. You either using Alexa or Google Assistant. No one's using Siri. I bet the Samsung boys aren't even using Bixby. I've seen so many videos on live streams just in Bixby. We gonna get into some AI now. We gonna get into some real AI action right now. I guarantee you. A lot of you Samsung boys talking all this stuff, boy, man, because S8 plus it's boss, it's king, it's beast, it's blah, blah, blah. But y'all ain't using Bixby though. That's what y'all using. Google Now or Alexa or Hound or something like that. You probably using Shamzoo, whatever the app is. You using something like that. Man, don't hate on me. But I'm saying though, like, okay, we talk about software, we talking about fragmentation, we talked about operating system, how they work and stuff like that, but at the same time, y'all still not getting it. And then all the only reason why once again customers are being sold off of marketing commercials. I don't fall by commercials because that's not telling me the whole truth. I gotta see it for myself. I can see it in stores. I have to play with it. I can say, okay, I like it. Okay, cool. I play with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play with the SA Plus. I play with the G6. I actually like the G. I would prefer the G6 over the SA Plus. That's just my opinion. If I was into that market, that would be my opinion. That's just me, man. But at the same time, I just like how Motorola and Nexuses work. They just work. They just work. I mean, yeah, true. And if I want mine to be similar to an LG or to an S8, I just download a launcher. I just download a couple of apps with some neat functionalities and features and stuff like that. With the little side screens, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The floating apps and all that, like I've been talking about. That's what I like about Android. I can get a floating browser. That like the browser can float anywhere on the screen. My messaging app can float anywhere on the screen. My text messaging app can float anywhere on the screen. I can call anywhere from the freaking screen. I don't have to have it right here at the bottom of my screen or in the middle. I can put it anywhere I want to because that's how I want it. I can be on Instagram. On Android, I could be on Instagram, scrolling through my Instagram, scrolling through my IG, like, yeah, okay. Ooh, she look okay. That's what's up. All right, okay, the Bugatti, okay. And then here come a message coming, beep beep. I'm like, oh, what? Swipe it away. Whoop. You can't do that. Come on, don't talk to me. And you can thumbs down me all you want to when I talk about that stuff like that, because exactly, you don't care. I, as a user, I, as a fanboy, I care about that crap. Now, if Google decided we're going to lock down Android forever, We're not gonna let y'all have all this type of fun. We're gonna get away with the multi-window. We're gonna throw it away there. We're gonna throw it with the floating chat apps. We're gonna none of that's gonna ever exist no more. Then I'm gonna just say, okay. I'm just like, okay, because technically Google wants to turn it to iOS. Technically, if you want to put it like that, if that's the case, I should just have an iPhone, but I got one. So if that ever happens, I can reactivate my iPhone or just use my iPod Touch and I'll be good. Straight like that. The only reason why I use an iPod Touch, I was playing my music on there. I had my YouTube music. What the app? I have my YouTube music, I have my YouTube app, download my YouTube videos, my Pocket, my Flipboard. Basically, that's all I was using on my iPhone, iPod. What's that? I mean, I can do all that on my Android and more. That's what I'm saying. I can do all that on my Android and more when I'm in apps and stuff like that. And then, you know, that's the cool part about Android. That's what makes Android cool. That's what makes Android for geeks. Because you can't tell me you're a geek and you're using an iPhone. How you a geek using an iPhone? How you a nerd using an iPhone? I don't think geeks and iPhone go together. I don't even think that goes together, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, okay, for the Moto Z, like you all in the iPhone users, not talking about, man, I want all that crap. I want an extra clap on the camera. But I see y'all steady going out and buying these extra add-ons to your iPhones anyway. So you might as well just get a Moto Z, Moto Z Play, Moto Z Force, Moto Z2, whatever else they come up with. Moto X4 might not have it, but the Moto Z2, all that, you might as well just get that and get you a projector, clamp that thing on the back of your phone, project off the wall like you Iron Man, man. Come on, that's why I said Android is Iron Man, man. We already got that implemented. It's already implemented into the patents. It's already in the patents, people. We've been at AR, VR, all that. We had all that first. iPhones didn't, man. We've been had the goggles and all that. We've been doing that. We've been doing that, iPhone users. Come on, man. Come on, y'all late to the game. Y'all late to the game. We've been had wireless chargers. We could just throw our phones in the water. We've been had all that. We've been had multi-window. That is not nothing new. But the thing is, what I was talking about it before is it's already on the system now. Therefore, you really don't need a Galaxy phone. I mean, at first, that's why people jumped on Samsung, because the Note, the Note can do this, the Note can do that. Note, I got stylus, I can write. You know what I'm saying? I can write out, I can do this. I don't even have to lift up my phone. I can just look up and down, and then the freaking screen can scroll up and down. I mean, technically, Google could implement that in the Android system if they wanted to, but how many people are using them gimmicks? Come on, man. Come on, come on. Y'all talk some sense to me right now. Y'all talk some sense to me right now. That's how we getting into the show, man. That's how we getting into the show. Y'all talk some sense to me right now. Talk some sense into me. With Android, you on Android, you're free. You free, man. Like, life is so much better. life is better beyond the internet. I'll put like life is better beyond the internet. Moto Z, man. Moto Z, I say look out for it. I mean, it's not something to go ooh ah, but because the Moto Z is coming out, now you got and I think it has a better launcher. If I'm not mistaken, I even think the Moto E4 has a better launcher. Let me look up the launcher real quick. I think the Moto E4 had a better launcher than the G5 Plus. Oh, let me check that out, because and this is another thing we've been talking about. Let's see, Google Now user. Yeah, Google Now user interface. Let's see if they got anything new about images. Because what I'm thinking, and I'm not even gonna lie, what I'm thinking about the new user interface, it's starting to look like that other operating system that they announced early in the year, that Fuchsia OS. The new Google Now, like cards and stuff, are starting to look like that Fuchsia stuff. So I wonder if they're using the Fuchsia OS implementation in the new Google Now user interface, because it does look similar. But at the same time, we've seen like I think the Galaxy, I think Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus had the little oval Google now. I mean, the oval Google search bar. So if I'm not mistaken, it's starting to look like that. But all Android 8 needs to bring is dark mode or night mode, not even dark mode, night mode, a dark theme to the Google Now cards. If we could get a dark theme Google Now cards, transparent Google Now cards, if we can bring that to Android 8, like the full version of Android 8, because I know Beta 4 preview developer 4 might be out this week, maybe Wednesday, maybe as early as Wednesday, which would be the 12th, which would kind of make sense that would be on point, or even by Friday. If it comes out by Friday, then yeah, that'd be cool though. Yeah, well, okay, ROMs. To be honest, I think all you need is a launcher, man, like a different launcher, a different icon pack. So super clean wallpapers from Material Design. Um, I'm a wallpaper fanatic. Like maybe my next video, you'll see the new wallpaper I got. You're like, man, where do you get the wallpaper from? Because I know a lot of people, they always ask me where I get the wallpaper from. I just follow the wallpaper guys, the creators on Google Plus, and they make a wallpaper every day. And all you have to do is just go to Google Plus and download the wallpaper. Just tap it and download it. It comes straight to your phone, and then you can just set it right as your main wallpaper in. But hold on for a second. Bing browser. Oh my goodness, the Bing browser on the actual, it looks futuristic. Like, hold on. Let me show you all real quick. Hold up. No, just put Bing.com. Yeah. Check what this look like. Let me clear it out. Let me clear it out for you. I'm gonna show you what it actually looks like on the browser. Ah, dang! It sent me to the website. I mean, it sent me to the app. Hold up. Maybe that's what I was looking for. MSN. Dang! I forgot to get to it, but Bing. I actually like the Bing browser though. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's not the best, but it's getting better. It gets better every update. So, and I like the earn points from Bing. I like the search. I don't even search. I just tap on all the web pages. I just tap on it so I can earn the points. I mean, you tap on them every day. You can unlock like Starbucks. You can unlock Domino's. You can unlock Taco Bell. Whatever they got on their Sprint service. I think they got Sprint service on there if I'm not mistaken. But oh snap! And Amazon is advertising the Nokia 6. I told y'all. All right, later. But come on, Bob, man, you got quiet on us for a minute, man. But look, man, I know a lot of y'all like, man, this dude talking gibberish, man. Dude talking out of size neck. Look, man, I told you all. I told my followers on Facebook. To understand Android, you gotta watch Google I/O's conferences. You gotta watch some of the developing on YouTube. Okay, you gotta go to some of the developer channels on YouTube. You gotta watch. You gotta go to the actual Android.com website because they show you the different versions of well, not different versions of Android, but the different user faces of Android because of Samsung, because of LG, because of HTC, because of Motorola, because of Sony and Huawei and ZTE and all these others, and Asus. I forgot about Asus. Oh my goodness! But but at the same time, when you look at Google Pixel and you Google Nexus, that's Google's dream. Okay, that's Google's dream. I wouldn't even say that's Google's concept because Google bought Android and they implemented Android and they wanted you to have Android, but they wanted Android to look like that. But since it's open source and they gave the codes out to Samsung, LG, they're like, as long as it's near what we have, then you can use it. Then you can put it out here put it out there. Okay, as long as we got the Google apps and Google search bar, and we good, and everything else we can do. So we're like, yeah, basically that's what they saying. So technically, heck, if Apple wanted to open it up a little bit, we can throw a Google search bar on the iPhone, throw a couple of Google apps. You got Android, iPhone, Android, iPhone. Just saying, if Apple wanted to open up iPhone, iPad like that, they can. But iPads are slowly trying to look like Macs, man. That's hilarious. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at that. But it's all good though. It's all good. To me, I think iPad should have been looking like that for like the longest. And I'm like, we don't want big giant phones. That's basically what an iPad is, a big giant iPhone. Like change some stuff around with the iPad. I mean, keep certain stuff that iPhones have, but change it a little bit. Apple? And you're finally doing it after 10 years? Come on, man. Y'all not telling me nothing. Oh, okay. Man, I know. I was just saying, though. I was just saying, if they... It seemed like they want to be, though, because they know they're like... I don't know, man. I don't get it, man. I mean, I don't look at open source being bad. I mean, look at Wikipedia. Wikipedia has open source dictionary. I mean, you go in there and you can change articles. Like you find some information, you can change it any way you want to. That's why I feel like it's basically it's your opinion though. It's how you feel. It's what you think happened, or what you know, or based on what you heard. Well, nah, that's not what this article said because basically that's what Android's going by. Like based on what another person wants or what another person likes. Just got an alert for Twitter on FREEDOMPOP. Samsung Galaxy phones for $49.99. Samsung Galaxy. What is the S3? Are they finally selling the S3 for $49? Hey, Donald Trump, get you a new S3 for FREEDOMPOP, dog. I can't believe Donald Trump is still rocking the S3, man. A billionaire still flirting the S3, flaunting the S3, Galaxy S3. I know we should be talking about politics on here, but that's just hilarious. That is hilarious. The Samsung Galaxy S3, people are still using that phone. That phone is like, it's got to be 5 years old. If not close. S3 got to be like at least 4 years old because we're on the S8, right? So the other thing got to be 5, man. Now, I'm trying to think. That's got to be 5 years. Oh, the S3 got to be 5 years old now. And Donald Trump's still rocking one. But he's not an iPhone user. This dude's an Android guy. Look at there. Donald Trump is on my side, man. Papa to Android. I'm telling you. We got an Android president. Look at that. I bet y'all don't even know that. We have an Android president. I don't care how y'all feel about it. We have an Android. He ain't using an iPhone. He ain't using an iPhone. We use an Android. We got Android in the White House finally. First it was BlackBerry and iPhones. Then we got Android. We got Androids in the White House, man. Androids in the building all day, every day. Told y'all, man. Do y'all research, man. Do y'all research, man. Do y'all research. I'm telling y'all. Come back, send me some links. Come back, send me some links. We knew like it was a big beef between iOS and Android because HTC. Everybody wants to, oh, HTC copied iPhone. HTC stole from iPhone, took their patents, la la la. I'm just done with that whole thing. I'm just done with that whole thing. I mean, we can't say they're doing it now because okay, here we go. Well, it was a contract between HTC and Apple. Like how? Because HTC didn't make the iPhone. Okay, if that's the case, then Apple need to give over a cut of that pay to HTC if HTC secretly made a couple of them iPhones. Like Apple is like, man, come on, Apple's criminals, man. Get out of here. I didn't say this is research. I'm saying do your research. I'm saying go look up this stuff between the lawsuits with Apple and HTC, Android versus iOS, Samsung and Apple, all them damn lawsuits, la la. But here we are. And Apple wasn't the first. Apple wasn't the first company to do fingerprint. HTC did. HTC Max. Look it up. HTC Max had the fingerprint on the back. We did the back. We was always doing the back. And there it comes what? iPhone 6 with the fingerprint. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Max, HTC Max. HTC, I think it was the One Max. HTC One Max was out in 2011. 2011, 2012, the end of 2011, early 2012, 2013 era. In one of them years. Just go ahead and look up the HTC One Max. It had the weakest and the most ugliest fingerprint sensor ever. But the fact that HTC did all this before Apple, not only that, HTC Evo 3D, that was copied. Apple has never had no 3D. Come on, man, get out of here. Get out of here. We're not saying copy. We're saying who did what. We said who did what, who had to pass to what. That's what we're talking about right now. We're done off the whole. I already told you what top budget Android phones to get. Nokia 6, Moto G5 Plus. Damn. I guess the Moto E4. And I mean, if you want to go the real cheap end, maybe the Blue R1 Plus. If you want to go on the cheap end. But if you want to go to the most super expensive end, of course, the Galaxy S8 Plus, or wait on the Pixel 2, or wait on the Note 8. Simple as that. I'm sticking with the phones I got because my next 6. Go get Android. Oh, I'm not tripping off of it. I like these changes. Once again, I like to change to Android 8. I mean, Android 7 it was so cool, man. Got the data saving stuff on there. I mean, hey, man, whatever, man. Whatever. Everybody got their own. Here we go. Everybody got their own thing, man. Everybody got their own thing. Whatever, Taylor. Whatever, Taylor. Taylor, all I gotta say is try that. Taylor, go buy your Moto E4 and change your life. Buy Moto E4, bro. Go to Verizon, get your Verizon prepaid service, bro. Get your Moto E4 on Verizon prepaid for $80, dude. We talking about prices now. You talking about you want to get something? This is the cheapest phone to get on Android right now, which is $80. Or get your Alcatel One. Get your Alcatel One on Amazon Prime for like $59. You want to be a cheapo because why you want me to give away my stuff and then you talk about iPhone? I want to get a new iPhone. Go get one then. It's easy to get an Android, bro. This is what I'm saying. It's easy to get an Android. It's easy to get into calls, text, find all your stuff, blah 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 blah. And then what a lot of people don't do is, and this is real. A lot of people don't do. They don't zinc. Even on their iPhones, they gotta get a new iPhone, gotta get a new Android. They don't zinc up their contacts to either the SIM cards they need or the cloud storages. I don't understand why people are scared of cloud storages. That backs up the contacts, text messages, missed calls. So when you log back in to your Google or Apple account, all your stuff pop back up from your calls, your texts, and everything like that. So you won't have to worry about all that stuff. You won't have to worry about, I got a new phone, I lost the numbers, send me your numbers. Because that's all I see on Facebook and Twitter or Google Plus. I got a new phone, lost all my stuff. Zinc your stuff. Use the cloud. Use the cloud. Dang, I can't believe I've been on here for 2 hours. Anyways, use cloud, people. Look, break free, man. Stop going to these contracts. Stop getting this cable stuff. Stop getting the satellite stuff. Stop just going to T-Mobile and all this because you think you're getting good benefits, but you ain't. Monitor your data usage. See how much data you're actually using. Wi-Fi will save your life. More of the story. Wi-Fi will save your life. No coverage. No coverage equals Wi-Fi, all right? offline, there's nothing wrong with doing stuff offline. There's nothing wrong with having Google Maps, your music, all that movie, music, whatever, offline. All right, games work without data. Simple as that. It don't matter, yeah, iOS, Android. Games work without data. Android versus iOS. Once again, my advantages I like the fact that I can be on YouTube or Instagram or scrolling through my Twitter or Periscope and not having to exit out of the app. When I got a Facebook messages floating chats, my text now floating chat, I can see the message, I can reply back real fast, get right back into tune, don't have to leave an app. That's my advantages on Android versus iOS. I know you all probably gonna say, oh, we can do that too. Barely. Anyways, your boy Two Phones. Long talk show, man. I overdid it. I'm out though.